Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We are starting off today here in an 82-person free-for-all battle in the world, and we are picking our spot up here in our normal kind of area. This is going to be quite the competitive map, so I was thinking about going into South America, but it is very crowded. 5 people is a lot for that small continent in this map, and the North America is also looking in that same kind of frame. So we're going to try our hand here, where there is hopefully, okay, there are 2 people over here in the peninsula. But we all know the rule by now. People who are over here, what we do is we trap them in there and we take them out on our own time. We try and get as big as we can. So, especially with 2 people over here. Oh, there's a corgi boy. That's too funny. Hold on, I gotta give him a heart right now. Say hello, buddy. So, maybe we'll let him live and he can be an ally to us. But that is very funny that we have someone from our own clan in here. Obviously not planned, but we'll go ahead and make the best of things that we can. There is a very somewhat skilled black player over here who's going to be a challenge for us. Unfortunately, we do miss a mark there. That's going to be okay. It's going to be recoverable. So what we're going to need to do is push out as much as we can. We've basically cut off the north. We are going to want to push a little bit farther in, land over here to kind of stymie this guy's growth. And we can get that with these 2 bots over here who are a little bit smaller than us. Fortunately for us, we haven't been attacked by anybody quite yet, but we are going to want to cut off the remainder of these bots. There we go. Those 2 are going to be really good. Now, this black player is going very aggressively on the bots, probably recognizing the type of map that we're in and how it's going to be a challenge for everybody to grab land. So let's go ahead and finish off these weaker bots right here, grab this free land, and then take this bot as well. We've completed our development with about 100,000 troops. This guy is giving us a truce, so we will definitely take a truce from him and then send some boats up north. And okay, he is attacking us. That is a little bit unfortunate. Slightly to be expected, though. We are getting attacked by the black player, so all we need to do right now is just endure this aspect of the game. And we can potentially make it out alive. Now, fortunately for us, the other 2 haven't attacked us, but so we can just continue to keep building. We are still in 6th place, so still in the top 10. And we just, fortunately for us, are getting help from this buddy over here who's attacking this player from the weaker side of things. So we just need to kind of outbuild this guy and just kind of hope that somebody will take advantage of him growing. Or maybe even to the fact where his attacks are going to weaken him so his neighbors start taking an eye on him. So we have made it to the point where I think we will survive. We have about 400,000 troops, so we are no pushover at any means at this point. And we are falling out of the top 10, but that is a position that seemed pretty likely at the beginning, especially with all these boys around us. Florida man, hello, give you a heart and a truce, even though it probably won't matter too much. And let's try and get some truces with our other neighbors around us, as this green player is going into this guy over here, this yellow player, who hopefully will attack him back, although it doesn't look like he will be. There, he full sends that guy. Let's grab this land. It was a good move on this guy to send over there to grab that land. So we do lose out on that, but we do have an ally over here. Let's try and get a truce with him. He might be able to help us take down this very large green player who's just right below us in terms of strength. Now, this dotted player is not in the top 10, so that is also something to keep in mind. So we will continue building up our strength and just kind of waiting for an opportunity to strike. Now, this is an interesting opportunity right here, as New is attacking Gary. I don't know if I would necessarily suggest that. He does have the similar amount of troops, but me and this black player over here are also very interested probably in his development, as we are approaching red interest. So we could go into this black player. I don't really want to. I'd much rather... Oh, okay. Free land over here. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and push into this, try and get a truce with this guy over here, and maybe we can all work on this black player together. That'd be super wonderful for me, as he has attacked us in the past. He might attack us again. This guy has not given us a truce, which is a little bit concerning, but we don't touch borders with him right yet. So we could... Let's see if anybody wants to attack this black player with me. Anybody want to help? Anybody want to join in on this, as we are approaching red interest? So I could attack this guy, which might be the smarter play, but I am kind of concerned with his name that he would betray us in this black player over here. Let's see if he's interested in a truce. I would be very interested in a truce with him. We can let bygones be bygones, and so forth and so forth, as China and Regret are fighting in a pretty heavy battle themselves. So what we could do is, I hate to just kind of sit around on red interest, so I'm going to attack this guy. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't believe the purple player will attack us. Well, this is a great opportunity to get this guy down a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's wait for another attacking opportunity. We're still in the top 10, which means we're still stronger than this guy, and a big attack there might rally some people to our cause, as this guy is very much saving up all of his troops. So we will just continue to wait as he does get full send. So let's go again on another attack on this guy, continuing to make sure that he is weak and that hopefully other people around us will want to join in. This guy's giving me a thumbs up, but he hasn't given me a truce yet. So let's try and get some more truces with people around us, as the dotted player is attacking us, which is a little bit unfortunate. And I believe that everyone's kind of waiting around to see who's going to win this battle. It will be me, but he is a little bit stronger than us. So let's go ahead and knock him back down a little bit. And love to get some help over here. Unfortunately, he does send another boat. So let's get him another attack in real quick before that second boat lands. And there we go. So his troops won't be as effective, but in this situation, he's much better off just straight up attacking us, as we are continuing to be stronger than him. Fortunately, we get some help from this green player. That is a big help. Oh, he full sends him, so we get all this land. Now we are in a great position. We have eliminated a very strong enemy, and we do have a weaker one over here. Although he has been an ally, we do secure truces with these two players. Let's try and oh, he full sends. Let's grab this land. And there we go. That's huge for us as we grab most of this northern peninsula. China's also a very weak player to our south. I am very concerned with how strong this guy is, but we are in third. So we just need a little bit of time to build up before anybody else attacks us or kind of realizes what we are doing. I'm not very concerned with this guy over here. I'd love to keep him around as long as possible. This China is getting attacked very viciously though. So we might join in on that. There is what we were looking for though. I was wanting to see if he would full send. I was going to see if he did a couple more attacks and I would join in. That's a very good move on our end as we grab a lot of land. Now, whoever this black player is about to get pushed off. I'd much rather take his land. I actually don't know who this is, but I don't imagine they're too strong, as this is the only player who could be over there, but doesn't look like his numbers are going down too low. It might actually be him. It might be him. Interesting. Okay. So we'll go ahead and grab some islands over here. It would be very good of us to, let's go into this guy. He's attacked very heavily into this player over here. He's wasted a lot of his troops. And we can use a little bit of our strength to get stronger. So let's continue to do that. Keep him down in case he has any ideas about attacking us. Player 421 is kind of our big threat right now. He's very strong. He is attacking Ohio though. So that's why I felt confident going into this attack, because he has a weak target that he can pick on. And we can pick on here in a minute too. But let's get a little bit better borders with him. And just kind of leave Ohio for the time being, as we have a much better prize up here. But Ohio is getting, there's the full send. Let's counter it and finish off Ohio as well and grab all of this land. Now, me and the player 421 are both very weak, so we are definitely trucing up. We're going to be friends. For as long as you want to be my friend, I'll be your friend, as we do remain in the top 3. Now, this player over here is very strong, but he does seem to be getting attacked. Viking is huge. Holy cow. Okay, that is concerning. Let's, who's telling me to do that? Oh, this guy's full sending. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. I gotta do this. I need the land. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I do agree in attacking this guy over here, especially because he is getting attacked already. So let's join the fight and see if we can build up a bit of a resistance here against this Viking player. It is going to take a lot of us in order to get this done. So let's keep pushing, as he does full send, I believe, this player over here. So I control the north, this guy controls the south, and player 421 is in the middle. So we're all in a position where we can strike. And I'm very concerned with what's going to kind of happen next. Let's grab these islands up here just to prevent any further boating farther into my land, and get ready for the fight. As he's taking the fight, I'm going to join in, and he is taking. We really got to work on this guy together. So I'm going to take the the United Kingdom, and then try and work my way up into Iceland. So let's keep pushing into him, start knocking him down, as he does have 15 million troops, so he's not that strong. We can all work on him together, but it is going to take a lot of us kind of coordination, which is going to be hard in this map, as there's a lot of boating to do. So I think this move is to let these guys push off there and kind of make the next move. Somebody's got to kind of work down south, so let's go back into this island and tell him to attack and tell him to attack. And we really need some coordination here, otherwise I think we're all going to die. So let's just keep moving into these islands, keep putting up the fight, as I believe the player in the south is fighting him as well. Let's send another boat into Greenland so we can't quite get pushed off as easily. Now this is putting us in a very vulnerable situation, but he is continuing his attack into Super Livington. So let's just send that boat right back. And as soon as we get another boat, we're going to send it into this tiny island right here to be nice and sneaky. Hopefully he didn't realize it. He does not. So we can immediately go back into him and just continuously trying to weaken him down, as unfortunately for us, we really need this guy to help attack as well. So let's send another attack in here. Let's try and strengthen our beachhead a little bit. And he's down to about 15 million troops, so now is the perfect time to strike. He did spend a lot trying to knock us off there. Oh, and that's okay. So now we're in an interesting position where player 421 is very strong and will hopefully be more engaged with helping us fight the Viking in kind of a three-way war. He is now involved in the fight no matter what, so let's go ahead and try and take the new land and start expanding into this Greenland over here. And give this guy a little bit of time to build up his strength. As we have about 12 million troops, we really need him to charge. Absolutely, we're friends. If you would just be my friend and charge, brother. There we go. Okay, he's in. So now we're back in here and we can continue our assault in attacking Viking and starting to knock him down. He is gaining a lot of strength though. It is very hard. I am fighting him as much as I can. I hate to say it. So you take what you can, I'll take what I can, and we'll just try and meet in the middle. Player 412 is attacking, but for very small attacks that are not super consequential. There is a lot of pressure on me with Viking, as he knows that if he can knock me off of this area, that he only has to face one enemy at a time. So there's a lot of attempts to do that. He's spending a lot of troops in doing that, but I can just come right back as he doesn't see my island, and I don't believe he has the time to make sure that he can grab this island, and we'll go right back into him. As player 15 is getting, or player 421 is getting rather big. Let's continue to keep pushing here and starting to knock down Viking. We need player 421 to do a little bit stronger moves. Give him, if we can just buy him enough time to take this away, then I think we'll be in a very good spot. As now he's trying to bring the fight to us, so we'll be ready for that move and trying knocking him down, as he is very aggressive in this. So what we need to do here is just turtle and let player 421 do some work, and we need this guy to charge as well. And just continue to get them to fight. Brother, we need to make some moves here. We need to make some moves here. Things are not looking the best, unfortunately for us, as the Viking just was able to take most of the other lands away from us. And he's concentrating all of his attacks on us. Player 421 hasn't done the best job of managing his troops. He hasn't been attacked, and yeah, brother, I can't do anything. I can't do anything. You got to charge. I don't know what to tell you. We got to get our friend in the south to do something, otherwise this is going to be a mute point. He does look like he's charging a little bit, but we need a little bit more of a coordinated effort on all of our fronts in order to make this done. You got to charge. You are basically as big as you're going to get here, and all I'm doing is getting knocked back. So if you could do something, charge, brother. There we go. Okay, we get a charge on him. The smart thing to do here is just to do exactly what I'm doing and turtling up, but I need this guy to attack a little bit more frequently, grab some more land, and I'll just be as much of a buffer as I can to Viking. As player 421 is getting rather large, their difference is not that big. So as long as player 421 can keep attacking, this is going to be an effective strategy. I'm going to give a counter attack here myself, just to kind of not let him have the opportunity to build up, egg him on a little bit, and hopefully player 421 can rally this cause for us, as he is about the similar amount of troops. Let's give an attack on ourselves. And fortunately for us, Viking has changed targets, so now we can kind of push a little bit more effectively into Viking ourselves and just continue this attack. He is trying to get us to switch sides on this, because he knows if he switches sides, and that is going to be the victory for him. And so we'll just keep up our attacks here and turtle up when necessary. Player 421 is getting rather big. He has switched his targets, so let's just continue the attack and making sure to keep his numbers down. We have the numbers to win this. It's just very hard positionally and able to do this. Now, if player 421 is able to take the rest of this, I still have Iceland over here that I can move my way into. So, in fact, what I might do right now is just go ahead and send my boat back and try and position myself in a slightly better place to help take the land. Now, player 421 is going to be running out of land to attack, and it is going to take him a little while to get his boat over. So he does have the crown, and we're continuing to help him fight this. And as long as he's attacking, I'm going to be attacking, because I don't believe Viking is attacking me anymore. I haven't seen an attack in a while. I think he's kind of realized he should have been attacking the second strongest player and not me. So we are in a coordinated effort. I believe Viking is turtling up, just trying to sacrifice this land at this point. Yeah. Big hearts, big hearts. Oh, there's a full send on us. So we'll just wait for that to end, and we'll grab all this new land. As much as he thought that was a joke, we have a lot of opportunity at our hands. This boy is going to be able to grab it, so let's just say, hey, we'll take second place there. You can't win them all, but you can definitely help somebody else win it. So we were able to slay a Goliath here. It wasn't at us at the tip of the spear, but we were able to position our ally into being in a good spot. So hopefully he repays that favor and not take us out. But he has been very good. We did it. Oh, he is taking us out. Okay. Well, that happens sometimes. We'll give him a little broken heart and say, oh, brother, what happened? We were supposed to be the chosen ones. Yeah, we'll be friends. I mean, that's gonna be the way it is. You have the crown. You could definitely just peace out from here if you wanted to. but I think he might be going in for the kill. He is definitely going in for the kill, so well, that is okay. And we'll just go ahead and end things here, as this is going to be the end of us for this game. And thus, I know you guys have been asking me to show you guys some more interesting losses, and hopefully this will suffice. But as you can see, we played it to the best of our abilities and the best of our position. But just being in the world with having one giant player control 2 continents, he can really pick his targets over here. Player 421, I believe, was playing it a little bit more coyly and waiting for the right moment to strike, and unfortunately, that was not in the spirit of teamwork. So GG's to him, and we'll capture the victory screen and say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you've made it this far in the video. If you haven't made it this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up, really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put out videos every day, but boys, I will see you in the next one.